House of the Dragon. It's 1 week away. Please do me a massive favor. And if you enjoy my content, only if you like my shit, slap a like on this video, then make sure you're subscribed. That's the most important part. If you're subscribed and you have your notifications turned all the way on, like to an 11 and like not to a 10 because like 11 is higher, right? If you have those notifications turned on, you'll get an alert every single time I drop a video throughout the wait for House of the Dragon Season 1, which is literally 6 days. 6 days away. It's fucking crazy. We've waited like 3 years for this. I'm gonna try and make a playlist of all of my favorite videos that I made over the past 2 or 3 years about this series. Check the link down below in the description. But for this video, I kind of want to talk about a quick update that George R. Martin gave us in his Not a Blog post, and then relate that over to House of the Dragon and the Jon Snow prequel or sequel series that will be, following up with the story after how Jon Snow was left north of the Wall in Game of Thrones Season 8. Please slap a like on this and also consider checking out my Patreon. The like goal is going to be 420, but my Patreon is just a way for me to combat YouTube delisting my videos, whereas you'll notice they're not getting that many views. But if you can't do any of that, just watching is the best thing you can do. I intentionally edited it like that. I'm not very good. Okay, so real quick, just as a refresher, Jon Snow, everything that happened to him from the beginning of Season 6 onward, in a lot of his storylines in Season 5, but we're not here to discuss that, right? So everything that happens to him on the TV show post the beginning of Season 6, basically him coming back and hanging the men responsible for killing him, then going down south to treat with Daenerys, then helping her kill the Night King, the White Walkers, and ultimately destroy King's Landing, and then he kills Daenerys. None of that has happened in the books. Jon Snow's still laying dead in the snow, and his character is literally not even, okay, so they're not the same person. Like, it's a counterpart, right? Like, the Jon Snow character on the TV show is an adaptation from his book character. His book character is much more rich, developed, and I'm hoping that's what we kind of get with some of this new Jon Snow show. What I mean by that is we found out, Aegon, the whole reason why he conquered Westeros, because he knew the White Walkers were coming. He wanted to unite the Seven Kingdoms so that they could all fight together to defeat that threat that was eventually going to take over not Westeros, but the entire world. This is why Aegon did this. George revealed this back in 2018, and it's just sort of started popping back up on the internet because this new show is coming out, and those who have seen the first episode with King Viserys realize that he also has dragon dreams, and he probably will reveal why Aegon came over to Westeros. And what that means is that the White Walkers are not just a back burner plot. They're the entirety of this story. Like, human conflict at war with itself, like the human heart, and not knowing what to do, and not trusting this person, becoming evil, and the human condition, so to speak, is a large part of this story, but the bigger part of it is Song of Ice and Fire. The ice part is the White Walkers. So this new Jon Snow show could likely tie into that. Like, Jon Snow is north of the Wall trying to settle the wildlings down, and then he realizes, hey, the free folk are at peril. They're at danger because the Night King's not truly dead. He could never truly die. Maybe Jon has to make a choice and he becomes the Night King, ultimately ending that series with a showdown between him and Daenerys. I don't know. But this Not a Blog post is pretty interesting because George does talk a bit about some other things. Like, obviously he had COVID. He's getting back to his house. He's finally back to his house. It honestly sucks that the second time he's ever left his house since the pandemic, he fucking gets COVID and has to chill out in LA for a little bit. But I'm pretty sure he was puffing on that California good shit and just relaxing. And now he's back at work. What he says specifically in his Not a Blog post is that, hey there, it's me again. I'm back in Santa Fe and once more again seating at my computer. An S in parentheses. And then he ends up giving promotion to, obviously, Sandman, the Dracarys app, House of the Dragon, a few other things. And then he ultimately says, I hope to wrap up the storyline for one of the viewpoint characters of Winds of Winter this week. maybe even 2. Now, if you watch my last Winds of Winter video, you'll know that George has recently said that he's like wrapping up Cersei and Tyrion, and he figured out what he's going to do with a character that he ever... It's amazing. We've never had this many updates in a single year for Winds of Winter, and it's coming. If you don't believe me, debate me down below in the comment section. I actually kind of get off on reading comments of people saying, George, you fat fucker, you're never going to release this book. This book is never coming out, and if it does, we're never going to get the last one, and I'm not going to read it. Well, why the fuck are you commenting that on people who are fans of the whatever? Like I said, I get off on it. It's hilarious to me. But anyway, Winds of Winter is coming. So check the link down below in the description. I'll try to make the first video that I link my most recent Winds of Winter update. I've actually done several videos about Winds of Winter's predictions. I've done Aegon. A lot of people think he's Aegon Blackfire. I don't. A dragon is still a dragon, whether black or red or green or gold. It doesn't matter. Dragon's a fucking dragon, right? But anyway, if you want more information on my theory about how Aegon could potentially unite the 7 kingdoms, and ultimately he's the true version of himself, check the link down below in the description as well. But like I said, Winds of Winter is coming, and more importantly, House of the Dragon is going to be here very soon. Please, if you want some House of the Dragon content, of course, check the link down below in the description, but also slap a like on this video, because like goal is going to be 420. A long night. Thank you for watching, and a special thank you to every single member of my Patreon family over on patreon.com/RHonesReviews. My name is Mark. My boy Littlefinger got the best looking bitches in the mother. Look at these. God damn.